Welcome to our vibrant network of governance, risk, compliance, and cybersecurity leaders. We share cutting-edge insights, best practices, and innovative strategies to empower professionals in navigating the dynamic cyber threat landscape. Join Circulo de CISO to ignite resilience and data protection across industries.
Welcome to another edition of Circulo de CISO. And you've been watching us, hearing us talking on various topics of interest, topics which are significant to organization. And in continuing this conversation, today I have a very interesting guest. She is Nidhi Pandey, Senior Technical Marketing Engineer, Cloud Security with Palo Alto Networks. She comes over 15 plus years of experience. She has also worked with Cisco. So she has had the exposure to various client engagements and various challenges. And I've also had the privilege of working with her. So the topic for today is the most spoken topic in every space. Every conference you attend, every conversation you have with colleagues, peers, everyone is talking about AI. And we are going to talk about very especially how to decode this AI, fundamentals to future-proofing your business. So we just don't want to limit this conversation to just saying, oh, we're going to be talking about AI, but we will decode this AI, talk through the fundamentals, and future-proof your business. Nidhi, welcome to the conversation.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
It's my pleasure to host you, Nidhi, again. And getting straight on, everybody's talking about AI, right? And sometimes I feel they think of something, but they talk about something else. So there's always this confusion of using different terms. Right. So what I mean by that is you're talking about artificial intelligence, but then you're talking something else, right? So you're thinking artificial intelligence, but you're thinking about automation. You're thinking about machine learning, right? So what is AI?
Right. Yeah. Good question. And I'm sure a lot of people wonder what exactly is AI, right? AI apps or AI programs or AI machines, right? So now before we get started, I want to clarify a couple of jargons that we keep using when we talk about AI, right? So let's understand first what all different types of apps we have today. So there's one normal app which is designed to do certain tasks, right? It's limited to perform certain functions. That's the legacy apps or the apps that we deploy or enterprises deploy for their consumers or for their internal users. Now, when we have AI or artificial intelligence, it is basically a software program which is designed to do specific tasks which range from simple repetitive tasks to complex cognitive tasks as well, and these can be tasks which imitates human like intelligence. In other words, artificial intelligence is programmed to think, act, and respond just like a real live human. And they don't just do tasks, but also learn, recognize tasks, and has intelligent algorithm to change the behavior or change the output as well. Right? So that's an AI based application. Now, there's another term called generative AI. So it's made up of two words, generative and AI. So I gave the definition of AI, but a generative AI in a nutshell is an AI program that can create new content And it's a program which has not seen the information earlier, the content that it produces. It has not seen it earlier. It has not completely seen it, probably. It has seen bits and pieces of this information, and then it synthesizes these bits and pieces to produce new content. It could be audio, it could be video, it could be text, code, anything. And that is what is generative AI. Now, the question is, how is it even achieved? Right? Now, there are a couple of other terms that we use in conjunction with AI. Right? So, the first one is modeling, or the language modeling, which basically is a main component of a generative AI application. And the reason why it's called language modeling is because it utilizes algorithms to learn the patterns and relationships within huge corpus of data. The data set could be internal, external, and this data is leveraged by this language model to generate new data, right? So that's called language modeling, sorry. Now there is a term called machine learning. Machine learning is also an algorithm which can learn from vast amount of data, and the algorithm improves if you feed more and more data, right? So that's machine learning, and huge amount of data can generally not be processed by human mind. And even if we could, humans will miss the patterns or miss to understand the context with this huge amount of data, right? Consider the example of a large enterprise network, branch, data centers, users, devices. All of these connected network constantly generate large amount of data with respect to traffic, data communication, and so on. Now, an administrator who's looking into, this dump of data, it's a lot of information for this administrator, right? For any human to even analyze any kind of pattern or identify anomalies or network behavior, or even recommend any kind of, best practices for the organization. And that is what a machine learning based algorithm can achieve, which is used and it's a main component of AI based operations, right? Now, the last term which I want to talk about is deep learning, right? Deep learning is also synonymous with machine learning, but it's a method in AI which is a subset of machine learning, and it is designed to do specific tasks based on processing of data in a way how humans would think, right? And it's termed as non-linear reasoning based on neural networks. I'm sure I'm throwing a lot of jargons here, but when I say non-linear reasoning, it means that deep learning can understand certain patterns in the data to analyze and provide you that information. An example of this is, self-driving cars. It uses deep learning. It uses neural networks to provide you guidance. There are several factors that must be identified, analyzed, responded simultaneously, right? And then these deep learning algorithms help these self-driving cars to contextualize this information picked by their sensors, such as distance of the other object, speed at which they are moving, and then making predictions of when they will be, at the destination, or predictions where they will be 5 to 10 minutes later, right? All this information is calculated at once to help the self-driving cars make decisions. Now, all of this is an AI system. Self-driving car is an AI system. The automated, telemetry or AI operations, this is an AI system. It uses these algorithms of machine learning and deep learning to do predictive analysis. So, in a nutshell, AI can think like human, can analyze the data patterns and provide you information based on that.
Nidhi, thank you so much. Because you actually did decode
Yeah.
AI by
Yeah.
walking through the various terms and definitions. And with setting the stage with all these terminologies, I think we are all set to go into the other areas of this, from foundation to future-proofing the business. So viewers, you heard Nidhi talk about the overview of artificial intelligence, its core components, and the current capabilities. With that, I would also request the audience to watch out for our other episodes, because Nidhi will be with me talking about various other topics, and this will be a 6-part series. And the next topic where we will be talking about the evolution and the business impact of AI. So see you in the next episode. Nidhi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.